Become a Patreon of Jeva today and receive a ton of perks including Discord roles, early access content, private support channels, code snippets, and more. Join today at patreon.com/JevaJS. Alright, what is up guys? My name is Zul from Jeva. Today we're gonna be making a Ragdoll script that'll it'll be binded to a keybind. So if we press a button on our keyboard, it'll ragdoll us, the ped that you're playing as. So the code will be in the description below, like always. So yeah, you can find that if you want to follow along like that. So I'm gonna go to my resources folder and then Ragdoll. I already made the folder name. It's just Ragdoll, that's what I'm gonna call this resource. So in here I'm gonna make two files called we've done this before, __ resource.lua, or I'll make this bigger, and I'm also gonna have a file called client.lua. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. And then in the resource.lua, what we're gonna want to do is create write client _ script client.lua, just like that. And then in the client.lua, what we're going to want to do is, for it to be able to listen for a keybind, we have to put this inside of a thread. So I'm going to do citizen.createThread, and then function, and then I'm going to click end here, and then I'm going to do while. This will be in a while true loop, while true do, and then end. I'm gonna do citizen.wait so it doesn't crash the client, and I'm gonna do we've done key listeners before where it listens for your key presses. It's just if is control pressed, just like this in the same caps, 1, which is the input group, and then 73 is gonna be the X key, like on your keyboard, just like that. That's what I set it as. You can find the controls on docs.fivem.net. I'll put the keybind in the description below if you want to change this key to something else. Yeah, and then I want to end the if statement. And then now what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna make the ped Ragdoll. So the native for it is SetPedTo, just like this, Ragdoll. And then the first parameter will be the ped, so it'll be get player ped and -1. And the second parameter is the time it takes for the ped to get up after you have been ragdolled. So I'm gonna make it 1 second, which is 1000 milliseconds. You can make this lower. It'll just you can see how that works, but these two should be the same, pretty sure. And now this parameter right here is the type. So the type of Ragdoll. So here I'm gonna put this right here. So 0. Hold on. 0 is the 0. If we were to set this to 0. This Ragdoll type would be a normal Ragdoll. Then the 1 is falls with stiff legs / body. I'm just copying this from the documentation for this native, sorry. But 2 is narrow leg, so this will be like a stumble. And then 3 is a wide leg stumble. Which you can play around with. Usually I'm just gonna go with the normal Ragdoll because that's like what it is. But if you want to play around with these, you can go ahead. But there was only 4 types here. If you want to play around with that, you can. So now once we did that, the next parameters are just either true, or I'm just gonna do these. They don't really matter. It's just like this is what I have it as. The last one is, or it doesn't matter. I don't know what I'm thinking of right now. I made this script a while back. If it's, yeah, no, it doesn't matter. You can set this to true, 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 or false, false, false. The documentation just says do either true, true, false. I was getting confused with a different native, my bad. Or you could do false, false, false. But it honestly, these last three parameters don't really matter, apparently. So that's pretty much it for this script. I'm going to go in game and show you how it works. Okay, so now I'm in the server, and you can see if I were to click X, I just fall. I'm holding it down right now, and when I let go, 1 second later it should pick myself back up. If I were to jump in the middle of it, it kind of just falls on the floor, and I'm holding it down. If I let go, you know, it'll get back up. If I just press it, I'll just fall down, and then I'll get back up. So yeah, we can also mess with like the different types. I'm just gonna do 2, then restart it, which is stumble. Yeah, it'll kind of just look really weird. I guess you don't fall for stumble. Well, no, you can, but it just looks kind of weird, I guess. It just depends on whatever, you know, your preference. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this script. You can mess up, or you can mess around with whatever you want for this, you know, whatever type you want, or whatever. My computer's bugging out right now. So thank you guys for watching the video. I appreciate it, and yeah, see ya.